Hey movie buffers, Movie 29 coming out to another video. So it's been a couple weeks since I've watched this, but I'm going to be reacting to episode 3 of season 1 of Bridgerton. It's been a while since I watched it, just with, the move and trying to get things in gear. It was really hard to find time to, watch these. But now I have time, now I have patience, because that's very important. So I'm going to be reacting to episode 3 of season 1 of Bridgerton. From what I remember from the last episode is that Berbrooke, as fun as he is, tried to force Daphne, right? Daphne or Penelope. No, I think it's Daphne. No. It's Daphne, right? Because Penelope is the redheaded girl, right? Oh, I always get those two mixed up. I don't know why. We'll say the one that Queen Charlotte loved. Tried to force her into marriage, and it was great that her family really helped, spread that word about Berbrooke and his past and all that. And now he's left. He'll probably return. Probably, because he seems like the kind of guy who will not take this lightly. But we'll see. And then her courting with the wow. See, it's been a while since I've done that. I should have rewatched the second one. But the Duke of Hastings, I think that's his name. They're still pretending to date and to be fake dating, and that way she's able to kind of find someone of her own, because I think she just really wants a choice of herself for herself and not what other people want from her, and I think that's noble. So good for her. But yeah, so enough with the recaptures. Let's start. Here is season 1, episode 3 of Bridgerton. Ooh, very elegant. I love it. Oh, it's like a fairy tale. Dancing, which is only you in the room. Is this real life or is this a dream?
Must repent at leisure.
I think that's Julie Andrews.
A sentiment that is clearly shared by Miss Daphne Bridgerton,
Daphne,
who has
that's her name.
apparently rejected not 1, not 2, but 3 proposals already this week. Some believe she is showing admirable forethought in her deliberations, but I would venture a different conjecture.
Our plan has worked thus far, but we must continue our ruse until I have found my match.
In the grand battle of the season, I am your trusted general, marshalling the troops.
Wellington could only hope for a soldier so brave.
And handsome. Let's not forget that.
Some prince is coming to London.
Then I shall wear my most brilliant dress of all.
Ooh, a prince.
Something must hold his interest, as it will certainly not be your conversation.
It's great that she's trying to help her.
And how long does it take for a letter to arrive from Spain?
Sir George is with the front line. It must be terribly difficult to get letters in and out. You must be patient. If your love is as great as your previous letters state, surely he will write back to you soon. Or perhaps even better, he's already making his way back to you here to come and take you home.
Penelope Featherington, what did I tell you about cavorting with the expectant?
Marina's been in here for ages, Mama.
Out.
She needs to talk to people. Don't want to keep her sheltered in there.
You cannot hide me away forever. No, I cannot. Which is why you are to re-enter society at once and find yourself a husband. do not want. What you want became immaterial long ago.
She already
You shall
has
wed,
someone.
and you shall do it as soon as possible.
I hope he comes, though.
Be fitted for a new wardrobe. It's about time you dressed in the family colours anyway.
You would like to dance at tonight's ball?
I have some ideas. Lord Weaver is a fine dancer.
Lord Hardy was...
Anyone but Burbrook.
last night.
Lord Hardy.
What about the Duke?
The Duke has not proposed, Mamma.
You marry the man who feels like your dearest friend.
Oh, is that it, Mamma? Well, how very simple indeed.
Yes, quite.
Like I said, I would love to be in a party like this. This would be so fun. He's here.
Is my general ready for battle?
I was born ready.
Were that true, I suspect you would need less protection from beloved packs of ambitious pariahs.
Call me the general, and yet you were the first to draw blood.
Done. Someone is angling for a promotion in rank.
Just doing what he's doing.
So, tell me, my lord, do you prefer the city or the country?
I suppose I've never thought of it.
I am partial to the country, but there are certainly advantages to both. Where do you see yourself settling?
Another excellent question.
Then why are you not answering?
Bewitching tonight, Miss Bridgerton.
Well, I do hope you are not too spellbound to chat, Lord Hardy.
Did you know I purchased my first land when I left Oxford?
How wonderful, Lord Tompkins. I'm quite the same with my own.
After I marry, in fact, my mother will reside with me and my new bride.
Oh.
Does your father have anything to say about that?
I should think so. It was his idea.
They are clearly attached.
And how did you find our eligible bachelors?
I must confess, I felt more chemistry when being fitted at the modiste.
Oh.
The prince is from Prussia. I don't dare say that I just caught his eye.
Love Russia. I could swoon. I do not even know him.
They do not.
Whoever meet His Royal Highness's piercing gaze, of course. Oh, now he will kiss her hand.
Forever charmed by her submission.
Precisely. Should I ever need assistance drafting an addendum to my book, I should know who to ask.
I do believe he just told Miss Cowper that her gown is exquisite.
Do you think so?
So lovely to meet you, Miss Bridgerton. Your gown, it is exquisite.
Oh! Awkward!
My apologies.
No apology necessary.
Perhaps a small one.
The actress who plays Daphne is so great.
Entirely your fault.
How does one manage to make such a terribly unbecoming sound while laughing?
Well, now you were just making it look easy.
Miss Bridgerton, might I have this glass?
Bloody Elsie! You're scared by my wits.
What? I use the back entrance as you asked. Heaven forbid someone discover you consort with the most notorious opera singer in all of London.
You are but third on that list. Not that it will help her get an offer. Not even my finest silks will compensate.
Maybe she should date Burbrook.
I could make you something out of the same fabric. Perhaps for your performance next month.
Should think it an odd choice of colour for me. I am no innocent debutante.
And more's your good fortune.
Sensible gentlemen to keep me in high fashion. One who will never break his word.
Or prevent you from running up vast accounts of your beloved modiste.
Or run home every time his mother or sisters have need.
And where might you find
Yep, I know
such
who
a
she's talking
terrible
about.
dishonor?
Indeed, I am inclined to investigate the provenance of such unlucky
Mischief you have witnessed me make. You ought also to have known I would never make a fool of a lady, and certainly not one such as your sister.
You confound me. You are respectful, and yet I know you have no intention of marriage. Has that changed?
I cannot claim so.
And whatever could your intentions be?
Respectful. I'd leave it there.
I wonder if he's gonna tell him.
My lord. Or is it your grace?
I'm afraid it is.
As I've seen you at the opera. I
perform there.
Do you? I've often wondered what plays in one's mind when an aria is performed.
Sometimes I think on the meaning of the words I sing. At other times I think on the tasks I have failed to accomplish during my day. And sometimes I ponder my plans for after my performance. Might I entice you to take in one of my performances sometime soon? Perhaps tomorrow night?
Oh!
Sister, whatever you doing?
Could not sleep. I thought a bit of warm milk might help matters.
Shall I ring for a servant?
No, do not wake them. Would you like to join me? We should light it.
Excellent idea.
Well, go on. Well, I should not know how to do it.
First world problems.
Cold milk, then.
Yeah.
Most refreshing given the heat.
We don't want to burn down the palace.
He is your closest friend. Surely you must know things.
The things I know are certainly not for your ears.
How foolish of me to ever even wonder about such things.
He barely knew his father. Never knew his mother. Not one sibling.
Yeah. I mean, he had a hard life growing up.
The Duke
with an absent-minded father and
quite
his mother
differently
who
than us,
was unalived after she gave birth
In
to
all
him.
the
That's sad.
20 years I've known him, he's not mentioned his so-called family even once. He spent his entire life alone.
How very sad.
He prefers it that way.
Made him stronger.
You must not concern yourself with his troubles.
But it's still hard to go through. That's like a lot of trauma right there.
Play. Like the lovely Miss Marina Thompson, newly recovered from her mysterious illness and expected to finally rejoin the season.
Wait, what? What?
Mon Dieu. Peut-être que get measurements wrong. Miss Thompson has a fondness for cake. A reducing diet will work wonders for her, I'm sure.
Oh, I thought they made her get a word.
Prince
The
Friedrich
prince.
of Prussia. His Highness has come to our shores in one.
I call them Prince Cyberns. Look at that Cyberns. Do they don't shave it back then? Or do they wear it because it shows like power or something?
All week.
Quite dull, would you not agree?
It is terribly familiar, yet I am sure this is the first time I've seen it.
That is because, like all of these paintings, it was done by a man who sees a woman as nothing other than a decorative object. They're like
Human vases. I think my mama is calling me.
she's busy with Miss Thompson.
But I will return shortly. Wait here.
Actually, it was...
Lord Middlethorpe, here's some of the paintings over here.
Oh, I just had a brief question to ask Maria.
No, now is not the time, Penelope. I believe now to be the perfect time.
Miss Thompson?
I certainly was not addressing you.
I do not believe that I have ever met such a lovely girl with such an ugly countenance.
And you probably never will.
You clearly do not understand the gravity of your situation. That will need to change.
Just shout, she's pregnant!
Guy with the other daubs.
Perhaps we should ask the artist.
Well, that would be something, Lady Danbury.
Mr. Granville, why was your piece not skied?
Mr. Granville,
If you will excuse me, I must find my wife.
Lady Danbury's like, oh, can't wait for this.
How could you let me rattle on like that? How could I not, my dear Mr. Bridgerton? It was riotously fun.
Gotta say for that team. Very
Are you
quick with the
enjoying your
word.
time here in London?
It has always been one of my favorite cities.
How lovely to hear from someone who has travelled so widely.
Have you traveled much? I think you would love the music of Vienna. Miss Bridgerton?
You should make your rounds, Your Highness. I believe there is a gaggle of young ladies waiting for your favour.
Because this lady
Delightful to
don't
see you.
see you.
She knows everything about everyone, even the Queen, and yet we, have her utterly convinced that we are mad for each other.
We are awfully clever.
Indeed we are.
Excessive pride suits you, Miss Bridgerton.
Pride is a sin, Your Grace.
None of that's a sense, but do not worry. It must all start somewhere.
You're not half as shocking as you think you are.
Maybe it has something to do with you?
It is very beautiful. It reminds me of waking up in the country. First thing in the morning, and I'm all alone. I've not yet spoken to a soul. I look outside the window and it is serene. As if I could be the only person left in the world, and yet somehow I am not lonely.
Huh.
I am comforted.
That's actually beautiful. Like, I would
This is
love
certainly very grand
to see
and
that
impressive.
first thing in the morning.
This one.
That view first thing in the morning.
This one is intimate.
Yeah, but I think she's catching feelings for him. Are they gonna do it? Are they gonna do it? You know you want to. He is a fox. I knew they were gonna fall for each other.
Cresta swooned.
Prince Friedrich caught her.
Water?
Yes, water, please.
I just said it's the most romantic thing I've ever seen.
The famed Swoon. Chapter 6, I believe. We ought to up our game.
Or just doing that for the prince's attention. I'm better now.
I shall be locking up now, miss.
Are you sure there are no gentlemen lingering about the gallery?
Not for you.
These days, the modern young lady must display a miscellany of talents in her quest for a suitor. She must be a witty conversationalist, an accomplished musician, and an expert in the arts.
I know what this insolent woman insinuates, and I shall certainly not make allowances for it.
Ashley means a king. Long enough do they keep him anyway?
That's a lot of food.
The
Yeah,
British
just them
girl
two.
is the incomparable of the season, which means there is no more suitable a match for you on English shores.
Miss Bridgerton is a delightful young lady, to be sure. But if this gossip sheet is correct, then her heart is already spoken for.
Her heart is no matter, as long as her hand remains free. You are a prince. Charm her.
So she really wants him to get with her. Wow, he's really good. After what he said about the author and that painting the other night, or that night.
Oh, enough, I beg of you. But perhaps you should join me. Are you near to be proficient on the pianoforte soon enough? Could use the practice, I'm sure.
Second thought, continue. You will frighten away the Duke, the Prince, and any other eligible suitor clear across the North Sea.
And you would wish that upon me, would you, sister?
To get Mama's attention focused on you instead of me, I might. What? Song. Did you compose it yourself?
In a manner of speaking.
What is the name of it?
It does not have a name.
Every song has a name.
It is just a song, Eloise.
I mean, technically, every song does have a name, whether it's visible or not.
If you need to practice, then do so. Just come up with a name for it, at least.
I love the Duke. How about the Duke is mine, not your sire? What are they doing there?
Why have you brought me here? Because I wanted you to see your future firsthand.
Oh.
Should you refuse to follow my instructions? Heed me. This is what your life will be if you do not agree to be married. You must have me mistaken for one of your soft-handed daughters, ma'am. It's terribly presumptuous of you to think that a visit to this neighbourhood full of good, hard-working people, you hand silently by while you cut a sham with this miserable prospect you've cooked up in your head. I have a man who loves me.
Oh, is that
And
so?
she's waiting for the letter
Where
from
is
her.
he then? Why is he not here, tending to you?
Because he's fighting in Spain for king and country.
Is he aware of your condition?
He is. I have written to him beautiful love letters.
And has he written back to you? Ever since informing him? Sweet child.
Soon.
Many men make declarations.
A highly unlikely pairing, if I may say so. I say good for the young lady. Perhaps it will keep that horrid mother of hers off her back.
He knew his course. Or perhaps knowledge.
And so, Anthony Bridgerton, serious man that he is, let a farm animal into your dormitory. Why ever would you put up with such pranks?
He was my friend. Who do you think ended up helping your brother get the animal back out?
Of course it was you.
A lot of Avengers.
My
when you
mother
go
told
to
me something
school.
curious the other day. That one should marry one's dearest friend.
He's suggesting I marry your brother.
No. But I do wonder, is that truly what marriage is all about then? Friendship?
Well, I imagine it's a good start. Most marriages I gather are more like battlefields.
It's nothing.
Well, I'm certainly going to tell you.
Why not?
Because it is not my place.
In any real courtship, yes. It would be scandalous for a suitor to discuss such things with a lady. But you are not a real suitor, are you? And besides, no one else will tell me anything. So how am I ever to find a proper husband if I do not even know what I'm to be searching for?
You will know when you know.
What does that even mean?
I cannot tell you.
I thought we were friends.
Daphne.
Simon, tell me. Tell me.
All right. What happens between...
There we go.
when you touch yourself? You do touch yourself.
Wait, what?
When you are alone, you can touch yourself. Anywhere in your body, anywhere that gives you pleasure, but especially between your legs.
Why is he telling her that? I would never imagine someone like him would
carry on with that until the feeling grows, and eventually you reach the pinnacle.
Dang.
I demand to know, was all the time you were spending with Miss Bridgerton leading anywhere?
Could it not really be time well spent?
A prolonged courtship is one thing. But now it is very clear to anyone with eyes that Daphne Bridgerton has caught the attention of Prince Friedrich.
Lady Danbury speaks facts.
She would be a fool. And I would never forgive you your carelessness.
Miss Bridgerton is far from a fool.
Then you are just being cruel. And we both know I taught you better than that.
Eloise is so real. Are they back for his part 2 of smoking?
I found bits of your sketchbook in the fireplace.
Are you spying on me now?
It would actually have to be interesting for me to bother spying on you.
The drawings in that sketchbook were abominable. I cannot stand to look at them.
Yes, I believe that is why they call it a sketchbook. I write in my diary, which is not the same as writing. This is a huge talent for writing, and yet she must hide away and publish under a false name.
Yes, because if anyone knew who Whistledown truly was, she'd be strung up for what she said.
That is not my point. Whistledown is a woman. Therefore, she has nothing. And still, she writes. You're a man, therefore you have everything. You're able to do whatever you want. So do it. Be bold.
You should listen to her.
It's that way I can live vicariously through you.
Eloise? Are you Lady Whistledown? You're an accomplished writer. Was scribbling in that diary of yours.
That'd be kind of funny, though.
Business.
If it was really Eloise.
Anyone else I know in London, you'd have my full support and admiration either way, sister. So? Is it you?
No. Oh, if it were, do you honestly think that I'd admit it?
Not to your brother. Is she gonna do it? Simon. Is that what she was missing? That intimate moment? She's got it down.
How lovely. Did you hope you'd finally given it a name?
Bridgerton. Not tomorrow. Not any longer for that matter.
Wait, what?
What can you mean?
Is it not obvious?
Apparently not, if I require your further
Does he want her to be with the prince?
Suitors at your disposal. And I would afford a great relief from the Mars and daughters alike in order to conduct my affairs in peace whilst remaining in London.
No, you like her. You like her. Do not say that.
It is these very circumstances that prove our ruse should hereby need to end. But always will be a rake. So before I corrupt you any further,
Look to me. I assure you, I'm quite capable of deciding the bounds of my own propriety. I thought you and I were friends.
We were never friends. I do not believe there could be a more ridiculous
Yeah, that's how Himmer was saying it. I do not believe that.
The young lady barely out of her leading strings. You were a convenience. A diversion. A pretty one at that, but nothing more. Now that I have concluded my business in town, I shall be moving on.
Something happened, miss.
Poor Daphne.
Miss.
Leave me be, Rose.
That wasn't him singing. That was not him. Get their attention.
Gentleman is here for you.
What? Is it Anthony?
Surprising as it may be to you, I do not sit here merely waiting for your visits. I have plans of my own to attend.
With the Duke?
My affairs are no longer your concern, sir, as you have already made abundantly clear.
If you are using Hastings in some scheme to vex me, Sienna.
Well, he is certainly a handsome man of great wealth and high rank, and everything a woman in my position might want.
Your vindictiveness is noted.
The Duke has not called on me, and I'm not consorting with any friend of yours. I must say, it is not surprising in the least to know that you are only here because you are jealous.
I'm not here because I'm jealous.
Goodbye.
I mean, it does not look good on you, Anthony.
I cannot think of anything else. Sienna, come back to me.
And I shall always be the woman you may love in darkness, but never in the light of day.
You tell
You've made me promises before, and I, like a fool, believed them. I cannot be your fool again.
You had your chance, buddy. You did not abide by it. Come on. Is that it?
Well, what does he say? What has happened? Marina, has he been wounded?
He pretends there was nothing between us.
How do you mean?
He says he desires nothing more to do with me or my situation.
Oh no.
That he had no part in it.
He had the biggest part. Don't listen to him.
It would seem our efforts were not in vain.
Wait, what? Wait, did they write the letter? No.
I believe. Oh, it is quite exact, Mom.
So he did write to her, but they changed the letter. No. That is vile.
When a soldier arrives home, Mom.
If he should return, I can say with certainty.
So he really wants to be with her.
She was going to learn the truth about men one way or another, Varley. We have done
what is right and what is best.
No, you
and now
didn't.
she is protected.
beautiful, dearest. Ah, Lady Bridgerton?
Lady Cooper.
I must say, it is a good thing Daphne is so taken by the Duke.
Well, thank you.
Cressida would never have a hope with the Prince if your Daphne went for him. We all know my darling might have the fortune, but it is your Daphne who has the face.
But I shall wear the white and silver instead. And my hair, will you do it just the way you like, with the circlet of jewels and flowers?
Of course. You look perfect.
Good. That is what they want.
I over this list before the event, then.
What is this?
These are names. 14, to be exact. 14 single, eligible young ladies, all from excellent families. Lady Leaworth, eldest miss.
I shall consider your suggestions. Thank you.
I think there's only one he likes.
Was there something else?
What time do you have?
What?
The time. You were just checking your father's old watch when I caught you, yes? 'Tis a lovely heirloom.
Princess Ambassador. It rolls right off the tongue, does it not?
Miss Thompson, how lovely to see you back with us. Might I have your next dance?
I would be delighted, my lord.
Elected. Apologies, Lady Danbury, but I believe it's time for me to go. You foolish.
Wait until you see Daphne. Watch.
Are you feeling all right, dearest?
Exceptionally.
All eyes will be on you. He's looking at her. She's looking at him. He's looking at her too. It's gonna be a love triangle. I'll know if she looks at the Duke during that. What's she doing?
Could it be true? The season's diamond, even more precious and rare a stone than previously thought? For it now appears this treasure is set to join the likes of the Queen's ever-so-cherished crown jewels themselves. The Duke of Hastings, I hear, was left looking rather tongue-tied last night, as Miss Bridgerton
Look at him. If you like the Duke, look at him.
Surprising? Quite. Unreasonable? Of course not. After all, why settle for a duke when one can have a prince?
So I guess princes are higher than dukes? I always thought it was the other way around, but... Oh. A lot to unpack this episode. I hate Penelope's mom. Like, doing that to Marina, getting her, taking that letter that he actually wrote, saying that he probably is interested in being around and maybe he'll come back for her. Maybe we'll find out the truth. But I hope she does, because that's just so awful. I can't believe someone would do that to someone sweet like Marina. Like, she deserves to find her true love. And she did. You know, she's even having a baby because of that. I hope he comes and, you know, gets her back. Because, yeah, the mom needs to be ridiculed for what she's done. And I hope her karma will come back. And then with Penelope, not Penelope, Daphne. Now I know. Okay, Daphne is, has the good mom, and then Penelope's the one that has the bad mom. Same Featherington, but different moms, like I said earlier. But wow, I can't believe, so she really likes the Duke. From what it looks like, she likes the Duke. She's been dreaming about him, and she did that thing in bed while thinking of him. And I think he likes her too. Like, he wouldn't have walked out when she was dancing with the prince. Like, he likes her. They both like each other, and you can tell they have some really good chemistry. So I hope they could be together, because I think them together is the best, and I'm very I want to be involved in that. Like that's such a great pairing. And I can tell they like each other. So hopefully we'll find out. And then the opera singer, I forgot her name, but you know, she I don't know if she really wanted the Duke to make Anthony jealous, because they're technically best friends. But I think she just wants someone, you know, she just wants someone who keeps his word, who's always going to be there for her support, who supports her dreams, because she is a really good opera singer. Like, everyone stopped talking right when she sang those high notes and those really amazing vibratos, and she's really good. So I hope she finds someone. She deserves her true love as well. And yeah, that was a lot to unpack. I can't wait to see what happens. This is a really good season. It's getting really good, and I'm glad Berberg wasn't in this episode. I wonder if he's going to come back. Don't anyone tell me, but I wonder if he's going to come back and it's not going to be pleasant. So, but yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think Daphne and the Duke really like each other? And is Penelope going to find out the truth about the letter that was supposedly about from the man that she, you know, had a rendezvous with? I feel like Penelope really wants to know the truth. She really cares about Marina, and I can tell she does. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is also too, don't forget to check my Patreon for full-length episodes of this reaction. It'll be available on the link below and below this video. But yeah, this is moviebuffers 29 signing out. See ya.